Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Outside the Box podcast. So glad that you guys made the time to hang out here with us today. I got a good friend of mine, Jose Bracamontes.
Excellent.
And I am so excited to introduce you to him because we met because of real estate, had a real estate deal on the northwest side of town.
Possibilities.
Yep, so out there, and I'm just really excited to introduce you to him. He has a passionate heart, a giving heart, to love on people, and he has been a dance instructor for many, many years, and that's how he's been able to give back to the community. So we're going to talk about not only his business, where he's been, what he's done, where he's from, but how his generous heart just keeps giving. So without further ado, I just want to say hello to my friend Jose.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me. I am privileged, I'm privileged to be here. What a platform, for let to know people who I am. I don't know. A lot of people that
You're
don't
Jose,
know.
man. You're the man, the myth, the legend.
I love people. You know that.
I do.
We met at Millionaire Possibilities. I think I graded you before. I was there for a couple of weeks before, or you were before me. I don't know. That happens like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5, 6. I don't know.
That's probably been four or five.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I've been involved in real estate full time for about 5 years, give or take.
And from since the beginning, since the time I decided to come to the USA,
Where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. Okay.
So almost 40 years I've been here in the States.
Okay.
And since I'm here, got 3 jobs. The first month I got here, 3 jobs. After that, I can help anybody I can. I'm a true believer. Helping people, it makes you feel good the way you do it too.
Yep.
It seems like everything you throw at people, it throw back to you. And you throw whatever they throw you back to you, you throw back a good stuff, you're going to make it.
Absolutely.
You're going to make it.
Absolutely. So you, so what were your 3 jobs?
Oh, the first one, I was a gas welder. I welding air conditionings.
Okay.
Did it for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And then since I didn't have a car, I have to walk. I walk pretty good distances and since I was younger too.
That's fair. That's fair.
A lot of walking, but doesn't scare me off. I found a job a block away. Like I have to work to the corner, I was a bus boy.
Okay.
I just took my shirt, kept my black pants, put my shirt, button it up, walk, and start working, till midnight. And then on the weekends, I have my own little business, mowing yards.
Okay.
And that super happy.
How old were you?
Like around 18.
18?
19.
Okay. Very cool. All entrepreneurs have a story of driving and just that drive that we have that nobody else does.
Absolutely.
And
because we are risk takers.
Yes, we are.
If you don't take no risks, you cannot make anything.
No.
You cannot. One of my friends, I hope she's listening. I'm supposed to be talking to her.
Yeah.
And I told him your site. I says, she was telling me, says, you risk a lot of money. It's like we were talking about.
Yep.
Right? We have to risk to make it happen. Otherwise, stay with no risk. Stay at work.
I don't know, man. I think so. With that being said, I really think that people that go to work every day and go home and go to work and go, just that 8 to 5, and that's all they do with their life. I think that's a bigger risk in their life than what I do.
I did it, and but now that I know a different way, I don't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah. Well, and having, and what I meant by that is just people that go and live that normal every Monday through Friday day. They're missing out on so much life.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine like going to work and going home. I did that. The few jobs that I had, I swept and I worked at the Home Depot.
Oh, right.
And pretty much all I did was sweep the floors and clean up for the night. That's pretty much what they hired me to do. So I did that, and then I worked for a place called Auto Panels just before I got married.
Okay.
But the thing was, I went to the shop. they loaded me up, and I drove to southwestern Oklahoma. Like I just did this major loop. So I've taken every single road back from Chickasha or from Lawton back up to I-40 because I didn't want to hit the same one over and over again. But I got started, and I worked for a guy for 10 years, but it was in construction. Okay. So we gutted houses every day, or we did tile, or we did whatever it was. It was always a different place. So that fit my personality, and not being trapped and being like, oh man, I couldn't sit at a desk. Are you kidding me? Oh, ain't happening, man. Ain't happening. So that's pretty awesome, and I love the entrepreneur stories. So, and I also know that you started teaching dance, like formal dancing and stuff. So tell me how that all kind of came about.
That came like 15 years. This year will be 15 years. And I mentor 500 per semester. So per year was 1,000. Wow. So I mentor 14,000 kids in the Oklahoma City Metro. Unprivileged kids. And I'm telling you, it's a challenge, but it's well worth it. And you invest into the younger minds. That's what I always tell everybody. I was telling whenever they were sitting there, I says, hey, you're going to become two persons, two kind of people. The one I have to be worried that you come in touch my front door and you're going to be knocking to say, I want a job. Do you have something for me? Can I mow your yard? Can I wash your car? Can I do something? I need this or whatever. Just have a pitch. Or number two, and I was like, put attention. You will come from my back of my door, breaking in. You will become those two. Because sometimes if we are weak, if we cannot handle the boss, if we cannot handle stress, if we cannot handle somebody to be rough, like at me, or I have to be tough. Heck, I was a bully since I was 10 years old. Since I was helping my mother. I was helping my mother to raise basically 7 kids. My father left. And he just buy, and leave us on a little city called Morelia, Michoacan. So the oldest boy of the family,
which is you,
took over. I was working 2-3 jobs also in Mexico. It was like, no, it's not possible. I cannot be able to feed him. Very, very rough times in Mexico. The best thing, he came to me, come over here, and give back. After all those many years, now what I do with that Life Change Ballroom, that's the name of the organization.
Life Change
Ballroom.
Ballroom. Okay. Yes. Got you.
And 14,000 kiddos, and tell them exactly what I just told you. They want to be two type of people. One coming in front of your door and says, hey, I need a job, I need to learn something. Then the other one breaking into the back of the door. Which one are you going to be? Which one?
That's powerful.
So,
and I love the fact that your story is that, you came here to the States, and that's a conversation that I love to have. That's a conversation I love to meet people that struggled and come here.
Because it's real. It's real. It happened to me. I came over with $40 in my pocket. $40. I was left downtown Oklahoma City, with $40 at 2 o'clock in the morning. My contact wasn't there. The phone was disconnected. And it was like, now what the heck?
Yeah.
I'm looking
I got
over.
Stuff to do.
And downtown Oklahoma City, the bus station, that was rough.
It was very rough. It was
I remember
extremely rough.
I walk outside, and whenever I walk, it was this big dude, and he was like mumbling because I didn't understand English. And hey man, do you want this? And then he showed me a little. It was cocaine.
Okay. Oh.
So whenever I saw that, it's like
I'm out.
Like Speedy Gonzalez. Like, turn around. Boom.
I'm out.
And I then went out for, I don't know for how long, my friend. That was the scariest times of my life, because that was a decision maker. I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. I have $40 on my pocket. Do I'm gonna break and start crying, and what the heck I'm gonna do?
Don't have that option.
So, you work hard. You believe in yourself. If you have to try it, and then you have to go. They want to put you down. Then whenever they put you down, you get up again.
Yep.
And then when I put you down again, you get up again.
That's right.
That's what I tell them. Says, yes, don't give up. That's the main thing.
Yep.
But if you becoming weak since you are early age, that's what I'm saying. You cannot be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah, please.
Because to me, it's getting tougher. Even if I'm a little bit savvy selling real estate and making a little money. Mm-hmm. But before, it was different. But now, the time changing. If I don't have a work ethic, if I don't have no respect, I don't think I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up working at McDonald's for $10, at Walmart, another $10.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do?
What is your time worth?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've had this conversation a lot with Christine, and she's a good friend of ours, and she was a teacher.
Yes.
And in Oklahoma City,
she was there with us.
Yeah.
With my program. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. She told me she and Lucas.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
They just took a class.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I still need to get in on that dance class thing. Surprise my wife.
Very excellent.
That's right. So
just like in Take the Lead,
That's right. Incognito.
Well, there you go.
But what is your time worth?
My time is worth as much I can help others. And if I can help you grow, because I can make 20,000, I can lose 5,000. Mm-hmm. You see, but it's kind of I'm going to go with the flow, but I'm going to give. The more I give away, the more I have.
Let me ask you this question, because this is something I'm going to work on, a project called the Generosity Project.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not against anybody. Mm-hmm. This is not for anybody. It's for me. And it's for people that have a check in their spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I drive a vehicle that I've had paid off for many, many years.
I've seen it.
My wife has the same one. Not same vehicle, but paid for vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We owe less on our house than most people owe on a car.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And it's because we've been very, very well. She has been very disciplined. Thank you, baby. I think it's a wonderful thing for people to have the things that they want.
Yeah.
But my question is that what are you giving?
I'm giving my knowledge, my friends, my friendship. Mm-hmm. I always tell the kids, I'm the ambassador in Oklahoma City. I am an ambassador. Mm-hmm. I'm going to greet you. I greet people from the grocery store. I see the plates from California. They say, man, are you from Cali? I say, yes, I just came and grabbed some groceries. Welcome to Oklahoma.
That's right, baby.
And he was like, what? Says, here's my card. You ever need, to buy a house, sell a house, or you like something, give me a call. And he was like, I sure will. Have a great day. You have a great day and go in my business.
Yep.
But you, the ambassador, that's what you can give to people, not to teach you. I was passing by one time. This coach is having the kids in the corner and they asking for money. Uh-huh. And they just put a little thing like that in the corners. So, and it's like, that's wrong. So I pull in, say, what is the coach? So the coach in that corner says, tell him, I'm going to talk to him. So pick him over and says, hey, you want to donate? He says, no, I want to talk to you. He says, you're doing it wrong. He says, what do you mean I'm doing it wrong? He says, sell something. Do some kind of exchange. Wash the cars. Mm-hmm. Something. Mm-hmm. You cannot just put your hands like this and you says, I want money for this. I want money for my uniform. My mother told me, you never beg for money. You work for it.
Yes.
And I was working since I was 10 years old.
Yep.
When I was 10, I was telling my mother all the time, hey, my brothers and sisters are hungry. Says, you know what to do. Lining up, give them some water, and put them into bed. 6 o'clock in the evening, they were in bed, full of water. And that's when you have to take an action. You have to work. Go to work. Don't be afraid. Says, don't ask for money. When I brought some money to her, says, hey, what do you do? Where do you work for? How what was her name, asking questions.
Mm.
When I come in with money. My mother, she just passed away. I already miss her too much, but she taught me all this, what I'm telling you. Be a giver, and give your heart to people. They tell me, hey, you trust people too fast. I says, I don't care. I get paid back twice, three times, all the time. And the more I give, the more is coming back to me.
Yep. It's the universal principle of the universe. And the more we're able to give, the more that we receive. And we don't give to get.
Yeah.
We don't give to get. We give because we have a heart and a passion to give. And the universe, God, I'm a believer. I know you are too. Our God supplies us what we need.
Oh, absolutely.
And we trust in that daily. You grew up in Mexico, and you supported your family back home. I'm sure.
And still doing it.
And still doing it. So.
They're already married and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Yeah.
I love it.
You have a way different perspective than most people, and I have a different perspective because you grew up in Mexico. You know what that heart is, that passion, and that struggle. That's why every day is a good day to you.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen heartache. I've seen pain. I have seen what people will live without, and they are as happy as can be.
Yes.
And that is a gift.
Roger, I'm telling you, you have to forgive. You have to forgive. They bullied me since I was 10 years old. When I was stepping out to the house, all the people, they bullied me. Have you watched the movie Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Okay, I'm the Mexican version.
Okay.
I'm the Mexican version of Forrest Gump. Okay. Exactly the same, 3 times worse. From the house, I was chased, and I was, and then I was getting to the school. Inside the school, I was bullied there too. So my only time I was working, they respect me. I did my job. As soon as I got out of there, for the longest time, my friend, and I don't have hold no grouches. They make me tougher. Those people, they made me tougher. Every single time they push me, they made me tougher. And that's, I'm telling you, just one thing it happened to me. One little thing that I was bullied. And a lot of, and put on the top that you don't have a dad.
Yeah, not having a dad and being the man of the house.
When you don't have that guidance and you are a kid, it's like, now what? It was like a light switch. Turn. I had to be working. So I was helping and going to school. When I came over, thank God, that was America. It was like, you want to work? It was like this. 3 jobs in 1 month. 3 jobs in 1 month. And exactly the same thing. It's a lot of work here. You don't want to work, it's up to you.
Yes.
You don't want to be sleeping at home and say, hey, do whatever you want. But it's your time. Like how precious is your time? You have precious enough to be snoozing off. Hey, good for you. But someday, you want to pay your dues along the way.
Yeah.
So, how it's getting older too. It's not easy, but if you encounter those things, if you plan a little bit ahead, always, one guy told me, says, Jose, you are a millionaire. It's like, no, I'm not a millionaire. Says, well, you're a millionaire whenever you earn $1,000 a month and you spend $800 that month. And the next month you do the same, and you do that habit. So you are a millionaire. If you have that habit, spending $1,000, but spend you $2,000, you're not a millionaire. You're
not a millionaire, and that is a huge trap of the American way.
Absolutely.
And so it comes back to that. So with the Generosity Project, that was a good segue. There's some men that I've heard about, and I'm looking for women that have kind of the same story. But there's this man that he and his family chose I think their company got up to like $40 million a year.
Okay.
In revenue, and like that's their gross. And they decided at that point in time that they were going to live on $175,000.
There you go.
Their family. So, and that's a tremendous amount of money.
Definitely.
I don't know if they're from here in Oklahoma or not. I got to talk to Craig and find out. But even to this day now, they're a $400 million company. And he and his family, as the CEO, still lives on $175,000. Because they want to live on way less than they make.
Absolutely.
And they want to be generous with what they give.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
And there's a lot of people. I had a discussion with a brother from a fraternity I belong to, and we got on the subject of giving.
Mm-hmm.
Do you give to give, or do you give because of a benefit?
Give to give, from the heart. I don't think about it. My brother says, "Hey, I need this." Just say how much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How much? If I have the money, I help you. If I don't, I just can't.
But that's a generous heart.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Is there a place to give, or do you always have to have a benefit? And I know what your answer is. Your answer is you give to give. I give to give.
Yeah.
If there's a need and God has blessed me to be able to give, I'm going to do it without question.
Absolutely.
The Holy Spirit convicts me, done. No question. But the other people that have to make a calculated giving, I feel sad for them. I have a heart for them because they don't know what it's like to give because it's what is the right thing to do.
Sometimes they don't teach them that. You know, sometimes if they wanna be following somebody, just say, "How can I help?" If you wanna start somewhere, if you're not a giver, you know, I'm telling them, all of you, if you're not a givers, try it.
Yeah,
just try it.
Yeah.
What do you have to lose? Can you lose $10? Okay, have $10, Roger. Can you put this into your organization? Oh, Jose, can you do more Life Change Ballroom? I have $20 left.
Right.
Start with something.
Yeah.
Just, hey, can I donate my time? You know, because I'm a millionaire, because I know how to do this. I can teach a kid how to do this. Anything. Start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, start giving. Don't wait till 2021. Start now.
You don't have to wait till 2021 or even tomorrow.
And what a beautiful day, you know.
Hey, I figure if I wake up on this side of the ground, it's a good day. If I wake up on the other side of the ground, it's still a great day.
Look, my precious mother, you know, she is not here anymore. She cannot feel anything. She cannot say anything to me anymore, you know, physically. So while we're here, do it. But don't start complaining on things. If you can afford to stay inside, to have a meal, to pay your bills, you have something extra, give it. Do anything that you want with nothing on return. You know, without thinking, oh, I'm gonna get
something back. No, you give because it's the heart to give.
Yeah, and start with something.
Yep.
You know, I was telling the coach, and I'm sorry that I never finished it.
Oh, yeah.
About the coach, and say, you're just teaching him wrong. Sell something, get popsicles. So say, sir, you know, this $1. We're raising money for t-shirts and teaching something, some kind of a business structure.
Have some water.
Yes.
Like, there was a dude out on Northwest Expressway, like selling bottles of water, $1.
There you
People
go.
give him more.
I love that.
I know. I was like, I didn't give him any money because I was on the far side. But I was like, man, that's awesome. I appreciate that hustle.
I'm telling you, you know, because in Mexico, they have 10 guys. Look, every time you park your car, you can have up to 1 to 10 guys trying to wash your windshield or selling you something.
Absolutely. I know.
So now I know how hard it is up there. I know how cold it can get. I walk these streets, you know, for a longest time, for a couple of years. Probably not, but I love to walk anyway.
Yeah.
Like 6 months around there, so.
We're going to say 6 months to a year. It was a long time ago.
Not to get my car. Well, actually, I didn't think about it. You know, it was like a breeze. To me, knowing that my family was fed in Mexico, knowing that I have plenty of work, and if I want more,
there's plenty of
it was more if I want more.
Yes.
You know, the guy on the hotel, I remember, says, hey, Jose, it's extra work. Says, sign me in. You know, as long as I can make it 7 to 4.
I got another job over here, so I'll work for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got other work to go do, but I'll do more work for you. Yeah. Man, I appreciate and just love that heart that you have, man. And coming from a place where you grew up, and the fact you had to be the man of the house, 7 siblings all together,
Plus my mother.
plus your mother, counts to 8.
And you know what? I have something. I don't have no regrets against my mother because I helped in making her house, her dream house in Mexico. 5 bedroom, 3 bathrooms, with a big backyard, with a fountain, the way she wanted to her garden
Awesome.
in the back. Man, I love it. She told me she want to go to Venice, Europe. I took it there. We traveled a little bit, and I was so happy to do that. I wish I would have done more. She want to do the skydiving.
Yeah.
But my brothers, they were on me. Said, she's too old for skydiving. No, she wants to do
Mama
it.
wants to skydive. Let Mama skydive.
Yes, but
Like what is something that you want everybody to know because of your heart, because of where you grew up, how you grew up? I mean, not just the fact that working hard and having the work ethic is something different.
Yes.
And there's a ton of people that don't have it.
I think people expect too much. Don't expect nothing. I don't want to expect nothing from you, because probably if I expect something, I come out short, and I want to feel sad. So I was expecting this, and over time, if they give you more, man, I wasn't spending anything, and look what I got.
Yeah.
This friendship, he's helping me out. Is it true, Roger? Since I met you, you've been helping me out along the way. Look, here we are.
Here we are.
How do we met? Through life.
Yep.
And if you do good, if you do good things for people, why not? We here only one time.
That's it. That's all we get.
And
it's a one and done deal.
whichever way you want to make it, it's 2 ways.
Yep.
The front, I said, Roger, I need something, buddy. I need something. What else up there? I'm like, hey, what about this? But you never ask. That's very tough to know.
It's really, and what else is really hard for people that are givers, like we are, is to be open to receiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I got called the other day to go help somebody because their toilet backed up, whatever, and there, some ladies that have some health issues, and they just couldn't handle it. So I went over there to go try to take care of them, and then they tried to pay me for my time. I was like, I'm not taking the money. I'm here to help because I can be here to help. And that's not to say anything like, oh, look at me. Like, that's just my daily. Because you know what? God has blessed me and my family through what I do with the real estate. For the first time in the many years I've been married, like, we are financially okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a great feeling, huh?
It's a great feeling.
It's like, man.
I gave up contracting and started using my brain.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? We look, just a fine example. Just, I don't know if they see it or not, but that's just a few businesses that I start.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's something that I grabbed there, and it was like, and that's part of it. It's not even everything there.
Days.
But I have a tortilla factory. I have a satellite business. I love America because you can make any business that you want.
Anything.
If you want to work.
Man, because look at this. Bam. That's just a little bit of what he's done.
Yeah. I don't have the full thing in there.
It wouldn't fit. But, I mean, furniture and imports.
Yeah.
I mean, you're buying houses, but that's how we met through real estate. Do, apparel.
Oh, you game day sportswear.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I mean, just all of it. That's fantastic. Dancing.
Yeah.
The lawn mowing, the tortilla factory.
Can you believe it?
Dude, that's fantastic. You have a fantastic story. We haven't even brushed the surface of it.
Oh, no. If I keep talking, we need 3 or 4 hours and somebody to bring us dinner.
Well, I tell you what, we will do that, my friend. We will do that because I would love to have you on more, because having a kindred spirit like yourself, and the fact that, we give to give because it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give because there's a side benefit. We don't give because there's a, oh, look at me. Yes, we feel good doing it, but because that's what we're called to do. And my favorite thing to do is be able to have an opportunity to give to you, because you're always a giver. And whatever that may be, we'll find out. But I know that there's great opportunity every single day here in America.
Absolutely.
And you've gotten to travel. I've been all over, and it's people have no idea how many blessings they have just getting to be here.
Ooh. If you don't start, that's a good point. If you don't start being grateful, and before you go to bed, you need to finish being grateful.
Great wisdom right there.
Every day, if you want to become out of depression, start feeling grateful of something. Don't think the negative. If it's 1,000 negative things, put them a little bit on the side and focus on one. Oh, my pulse is. I can feel my pulse.
I got blood flowing, baby.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm dying anytime soon, so I'm going to make a decision now.
Yeah.
Let me focus on something good. Did I eat? Oh, no. Okay, let me go and eat. Be grateful that you have food. Be grateful that you can see. Be grateful that you can talk. Some people, they don't talk. I couldn't, if I will be mute, I have to do
sign language.
Somebody to translate for me or something.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful to have my voice. Oh, do you know that when I came over here on the 6 months, I was a DJ.
Oh, yeah?
On La Tremenda, Radio Mexican radio. La Tremenda.
That's awesome.
This is on the 80s.
Wow.
La Tremenda. That was the only one radio station.
In Oklahoma City.
La Tremenda in Oklahoma City.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
So I was also a DJ.
Yeah, I DJ weddings, and I used to DJ at a club, so that was a lot of fun.
Not that type of DJ.
I know. You're talking about radio station. So my older brother, he was a technician for, he ran that massive
the beautiful
soundboard.
Thing. Yes,
my gosh, I was 35 before I understood what the heck am I looking at. This does this and this does that, because I worked at our church, and I'm like, okay, I kind of know what this is, but I need understanding,
some guidance. Yeah,
but I mean, my brother knew what every single button on every single.
Yeah, I love it. Our version, it was the oldie. We put the records,
Yeah, see, there you go. It's all
the old
records, people.
And then we put on all those big cassettes.
Yep.
Click the advertisement and all that stuff. And boom, number 1, number 2, and now we're on the air. Welcome to La Tremenda Radio Mexico.
I love it. Well,
they say my voice is good for this. I don't know.
Dude, you got a pretty outstanding voice. I would say so. I mean, if you need a studio to host your own show, you're very welcome to have it.
When I start my own studio,
well, you can use this studio.
Oh, thank you very much.
So,
okay,
that's. This, I wasn't able to go to Kenya this year.
Oh, okay.
And so this was my mission work.
Oh,
was
okay.
to be able to do this and have conversations and be able to help set this up. And a good friend of mine, he actually paid for all this.
I'm gonna take you up on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Okay.
I'll show you how to work it all. And but Eric Robertson, we did a real estate deal together, and I was like, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but this is what I want. I want a studio. So here we are.
You see the way you finish by giving?
Yeah.
I'm giving my time. You give me your knowledge. We're making business at the end. You're giving me a tool to go the next step. You don't know what's the next level is going to be.
We never know.
Be a giver.
That's right.
Just be a giver.
Yep.
Start now.
And see what blessings happen.
Oh, yes. Don't start tomorrow.
And see what falls. That's right. Well, Jose, thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
Being here, and I'll have you on again. Guaranteed.
Thanks so much.